What up, everybody? It's TERZO, and we're back here with another quick little showcase video, and it's none other than this reworked sideshow old lady, Leatherface, that I made. So as you guys can see here, essentially, it's a complete re-weathered, re-sculpted, just retouched sideshow figure. It's all the apron from sideshow, the shirt, the pants, the boots, and the head sculpt. Everything else is done by me, all the tattering, all the weathering. So I'm just going to get into it real quick. Let me just back up real quick. I'm going to get in from the dial. We're going to go all the way up. Alright. So what I was thinking for this little concept piece that I was doing, I wanted as if the Leatherface movie went on. You know, Sally got away at the end of the movie. And then, you know, Leatherface went back into his grandma form, and the police were coming, and they ran. Some of the family members got caught, or the remaining family members, and he just goes around from town to town and on this wild goose hunt, trying to avoid cops, but on the way he just keeps killing people, and he kind of landed on this little butchery here that's at a gas station. As you guys can see, there's wanted posters of him right there. Taxico gas station, actual metal signs that I made. And little newspaper clippings of the murder, and he goes around, you know, killing. So let's start at the base. So you guys can see it's a fully sculpted rock and dirt base, fully sculpted by hand, and this took a lot of time. It was a lot of fun. There's actual real grass over there, so there's real grass there, and a patch over here, and everything else is sculpted resin by hand. There's rocks. And obviously dirt, and it's got a really nice tone to it, and it connects directly to the outside of the deck that would go right into the butchery. I was assuming the doorway would be somewhere over there. You just fresh meat, come to the side, you know, on the walk path. And obviously there's some remnants of blood, some broken window parts, glass over there, and some broken parts of the wall, in such cases like that. And as you guys can see over here, it is literally a butchery. It's a horror scene. We have the sideshow chainsaw that I re-weathered all the way to... I didn't want to go like the grimiest I've ever gone, but I wanted to make it seem like it was been grimed. I like going super detailed and super grime and super excessive on concepts. Paul likes to say, I sometimes have no chill. You know what I'm saying? So this is the re-weathered sideshow, and you guys can see the blood was a lot of fun. There's different layers, different textures, different colors, and it really came out great, I thought. And then I added, you know, just a little decor to it, a little strap. And then we have one of two severed and decayed forearms with the bone sticking out. And all guts hanging out of there. It's just all over the place. So there's one of two. Here is the second one. And these were all sculpted by hand. You know, I wanted to go really dark as if it was decayed meat that he was carrying in his bag. You know, maybe to eat for later. Munch on, kind of like a beef jerky stick. You know? Which you could see when he takes fresh bites out of there. That's what that different strands and striations of the tendons are all about. Then we had a freshly severed hand, which was probably new to one of his victims that he just killed. He'll pop that in his bag later. And then we had, you know, a good old severed torso of a poor human who has some crunch to it. Severed arm, severed neck. You have the spine hanging out with like tendons, as you guys can see, real thin tendons that I did with resin. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I liked it. It has different texture in there, you know, and it's just something to decorate the scenery with, I guess you could say. And then as we move up, we have the sideshow boots that are completely re-weathered, redusted, really made it proper. Now I didn't want this piece to have a super wet look in areas. And in some areas I did, like it was fresh, some dried, so I really went for a dry look, as if he was walking in sand and dirt. And you guys can see the super tattered pants as if he's been walking non-stop, and possibly he got a wound from walking. Over here, it's fully sculpted, and it just kept getting infection, and he kept getting staph infection and staph infection, as you guys can see, and it just keeps spreading. And then we move up. I wanted to do like a part 7. I don't know why I'm in this part 7 like Jason kick, but his apron really tattered as if he just continues and continues walking through the back roads, the back deserts of Texas, and just keeps, you know, getting tattered and torn. He never changes. You know, he develops new wounds. He has to cover them up. As you guys can see, I have some sculpted wounds on his forearm. Remnants of sweat, oil, you know, grease, blood stains. Makeshift gauntlets, kind of like a remake 2009 Leatherface, as you guys can see, because he did have gauntlets, but this is more of a, this one's to protect his wound. This one's more of a gauntlet to help block. I wanted this guy to really wield his mallet more than anything, so I sculpted, you know, like meat fragments on there, as you guys can see. Bloodied it up. It's all sculpted. And then he still has the charm bracelet that he got off. No, it wasn't Sally. It was one of the victims of the first movie, so I definitely had to incorporate that in there. And then you have this severed custom head that I sculpted, and you have obviously some blood and part of the spine hanging out, really weathered. Now, if you guys can see from the side, the face is completely caved in. And that's what I meant by his mallet. I wanted as if he just kept whacking the poor woman in the face until the face concaved in and there was nothing left of her. And, yeah, I think we achieved that. There's different textures, a lot of different colors, and in person it's a lot brighter red. But yeah, there's nothing left of her, so I wanted to go really gory. And then as we move up, we have the rest of Leatherface. I put new straps on one side, as if he was fixing a mask, while he had old straps on the other. I wanted the mask to seem like really older skin decayed, so I repainted the whole thing as if it was just melting and just decaying a lot more, as you guys can tell by the tonality of the paint. We painted the hair, everything. And yeah, like I said, we have an accessory of a sack where he keeps everything. You can put that around him. It's on a strap. We have like a fresh animal skin pelt. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a fresh pelt. Maybe he found an animal and he was hungry, and there you go. Pretty lifelike. And that's all resin, by the way. Obviously, I wanted to give a little hint. You know, America the Proud, Texas. Then I have all these posters. Let me just move Leatherface out the way. And Leatherface can just lean on there. It doesn't need a stand or anything. But as you guys can see, blood splatters on the wood. Fresh meat. The wanted poster of him. We have the butchery sign, and maybe he broke in over there, or somebody tried to break out. There's some blood remnants, and then these newspaper clippings of Leatherface, the Taxico, and that's a metal sign that I made. That's a metal tin sign. Then there's a little Easter egg to a custom sculpted hat that I made of Freddy. I don't know why. So this is custom sculpted resin. Little Freddy hat. I figured, hey, why not toss it in there? There. Then we have the little COA, you know. The HAG Butcher of Texas by Macabre Art Studios, aka Galactables, you know. A little picture of them, date, edition size, and artist. This is a 1 of 1. And I believe just, it's got a lot to it, kind of like a whole package kind of thing. And I just want to show this because now, you know, you can do a lot with reworking sideshow pieces. You can take them to a new level. Like, the release is already amazing by this Leatherface that Sideshow did. I thought it was incredible. And this just, I just like taking things to a different level, like a what-if world. This figure is extremely, extremely sturdy. Let me just, there we go. And I just had a lot of fun with it. So, guys, please rate it down below. Tell me what you guys think. I have the companion piece to this that I'm making, and it's going to be the Pretty Woman version, the other half that came with this figure. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to probably do something that connects to this dial. By the way, I was going to post this public for sale. I showed a few people behind the scenes. And, yeah. Within seconds, it just flew off the shelf. It sold. I didn't even have a chance to really post it. So, next time I'll try to post it public before anything else. Give everybody else a shot, but reasonably priced. So the customer was really, really happy. He didn't want this to go to the public. He's like, no, I want it. Give it to me now. I was like, all right. And I got a few people that saw it, and I was like, well, can I send you mine and all that? I'm like, this is more of a one-of-one. I will do something in the similar style, similar way, 100%. It'll be on the same level of amazingness, you know, just with a little different touch. And full dial. Oh, and obviously there's curtains back there behind the metal fence and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I had a blast with this one. I enjoy this one a lot. As you guys know, I'm a Leatherface person, doing a bunch of things. So, until next time, guys, subscribe, share, hit the like button, as all the other YouTubers say, and it sounds wicked cheesy, but it does help. And until next time, guys, stay sick, conquer your own collection, stay tuned, because I got plenty of other videos, plenty of other pieces that I will probably show off here that are up for sale. And this is a good way to really have you guys kind of grab it up. And also you guys can get updates on the runs that I'm doing. And, you know, updates on other people's runs, because I do a lot of episodes with artists featured. And all that good stuff. Trying to do the custom world thing some justice. Alright guys, until next time, I've been your host, TERZO, Galactable, and stay safe, conquer your collection, and deuces.